Hey y'all, it's Chris from Books and Chris, and it has been a while. Life has been quite busy. So I'm here. I see like a lot of people drop their TBR videos for May. And I am extremely busy. I have 4 kids. I'm a nurse. I work full time, and I even work on the weekends documenting and following up and making my schedule for the next week. So I'm extremely busy. And I have my own house. I have animals. I have birds. I have dogs. So I'm really, really busy. But reading is my sanity. It is my therapy. It's what keeps me sane. And it is what has brought me to this community where I've met some really amazing people who have been extremely supportive of me. And I've really gained some friends, some real friends. And like, for example, I just had COVID in the beginning of April. And the amount of love and support that I got, y'all know my girls, Romance Book Squad, Alicia and Kerry and Natasha, and even Harriet showed up and like sent me book care packages and just lots of love, and just y'all had my back. So thank you for everybody who reached out. It was really touching and I appreciate it. Thank God it was a breeze. Like, I got a very mild case of COVID. I believe that is due to the fact that I was vaccinated. I had both doses of the Pfizer vaccine, and my last dose was on March 7th, March 8th, and I tested positive April 8th, so a whole month after my second dose. I got diagnosed with COVID. But all I had was like loss of sense of smell, taste, and stuffiness. So that part was great. I was on isolation. Did I really just say isolation? I was on quarantine for 10 days in my basement, away from my husband and my kids, which was tough, but not so tough because this girl got to relax. Hubby got to see what it's like taking care of 4 kids, a 2, a 7, a 12, and a 15-year-old. And I heard the screaming downstairs. I heard it. I heard him yelling. But it was nice in the fact that my husband cooked for me. He made me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When he wasn't cooking for me, I was Uber eating. I was like, I got COVID. Whatever happens, I'm gonna eat good. So I was ordering whatever the fuck I wanted. I gained like 5 pounds, but I'm working on that. We'll talk about that's another video. But yeah, and I had people ordering me food. My sister delivered some food for me, and it was just really relaxing. You would think that I had a whole 10-day quarantine. I must have been banging out the books. No, boo-boo. I still worked. I worked for, I want to say 3 days seeing patients via telehealth, and then I was also working like setting up schedules, calling doctors, entering orders, like just documenting and stuff. So I did work a lot. When I wasn't working, I was watching videos, YouTube videos. I watched movies. I finished 1 book on quarantine. One fucking book. That's it. You would think that I was just sitting there doing nothing. I don't know how the fuck the time flew. I did sleep because, think about it, 4 kids. I have never had the time, the ability to really rest and relax. Like, I'm tired. Let me just close my eyes and go to sleep. Like, that shit don't happen when you have 4 kids and a husband and a dog and 2 birds and fucking responsibilities and work. Like, you can't just, oh, I'm tired, let me go fucking lay down. Or, oh, let me go read a book because I fucking feel like it. No. The only time I get to read is when my son is sleeping and I'm home, which usually now that I'm back to work, like my schedule is like crazy. Like every day my schedule is different. I make my own schedule, but every day my schedule is different. And my son goes to sleep like usually like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So I really only get like during the day, maybe an hour to read. Maybe. It's more like, I want to say like maybe 15, 20 minutes during the day that I can read. The only thing that has been really helping me is Audible, like listening to audiobooks. My God. The Planet Barbarians, that shit was fucking bomb. And I only read like, I think I'm up to book 4. Fucking bomb. They were funny as hell. So good. I'm doing the Kennedy Ryan Still Grip series. I'm almost done with that. I'm on book 3 now. I have finished a good amount of books. I read like half of a Beverly Jenkins and then the loan expired. So I want to renew that one because it was a good book. I think it was Destiny Surrender. So that has been helping me still keep my sanity. And then I read at night once they go to sleep. Like right now it's 11:55 at night and everybody's sleeping. 2 of my kids aren't here. They're at my mom's house. So I only have 2 here and my husband who's knocked out. And I was like, okay, I never have time to do anything for myself. I never make videos because I'm always freaking busy. So I'm going to make a video. So I actually put makeup on, did my hair. And you don't know what I have like pajama pants on. And I figured, fuck it. I got to do something for me. So this is a little something for me. So the point of this video, 6 minutes and 48 seconds later, is to show you guys the books that I want to read in May. And I keep looking here and here because your girl hasn't done this shit in a while and the fucking camera shit gets me confused. But anyway, so I'm going to do the books that I want to read, but I'm going to do them on my handy dandy little notepad that Kerry got me from Book for Romance. And I'm going to write them down. I'm going to crumble them up. I'm either going to put them in like a cup, a bowl, or some shit. And whenever I finish one, then I'm gonna pick up the next one. And it's just, I'm gonna start with these for May. And then I think for June, I'll do the same thing. I'll have a bunch of books and I'll put them in like a jar or whatever. And depending on what my mood is, those are the books that I'm gonna pull for that month. And so I picked a variety of different books because sometimes I want romance. Sometimes like contemporary, sometimes I want historical, sometimes I want fucking vampires, sometimes I want fucking aliens, sometimes I want fantasy. So I'm just gonna make my list and pick my books. I'm gonna show you guys the books that I'm gonna put in my TBR jar. That's what I'm gonna call it, my TBR jar. So this has been on my list for a while. It's The Madness of Lord Ian Mckenzie. Oh my god, my throat. Hold on, y'all. Tight as Snapple. So I got The Madness of Lord Ian Mckenzie. This is gonna be one. Initially, the first person that I got this from, everybody knows, Jessica. But then my homegirl Natasha finished it recently. She liked it. I have book 2, so I'm gonna put this on May. And then if I really like it, then book 2 might go in June's TBR. Another one that I just recently got from the Thrifty is Johanna Lindsey, The Devil Who Tamed Her. It's freaking brand new. Like, never read. But look at that step back. So pretty. So that's what I'm going to put. I've been seeing everybody reading Elizabeth Hoyt. I guess they have a readathon going on. I haven't been really, like, up on all the shit. But I picked this one up. And the step back is gorgeous. Like, she's totally seducing him. Like, yeah, you mine. I'm about to tear your ass up. So this book is on my TBR. And, okay, so I have a couple of books that I started. And because I'm so fucking moody, I put them down. It's not because they're not good. It's just because, I don't know, they didn't fucking grasp me as fast as they needed to for me to stick with it. Or maybe because I just got bored real fast. But not because they're not good. It's just, I have to give it more time. So everybody talks about this Cressley Cole the Immortals After Dark series, and that is so good and blah 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 and all this shit. So I got up to page 136 and I'm not feeling as intrigued. I don't know. I'm like, what am I missing? Because I'm not sucked in yet. Maybe it's just book one that's just like, eh. I still have 200 something odd pages to go, so I'm gonna finish it. But so this is gonna be on my May TBR. And I picked up this one at the Thrifty. Jennifer Ashley Highlands Ever After, and this one I got up to page 26, and it's actually cute, but yeah, I didn't finish it, so that's gonna be on my TBR to finish also. And you guys gonna laugh. This book, A Heart of Blood and Ashes. So I started this a long time ago, and I don't even know where the fuck I got up to. I don't know where I got up to on this, but I want to finish it because everybody raves about it, and I got book 2, so I might as well finish it. So again, if this one's good in May and I really liked it, then I'll start book 2 in June. And then I told you I tried the Beverly Jenkins audiobook, which was good. I think it was Destiny Surrender, I think it was. So I'm gonna start Destiny's Captive. I know I'm not going in order, but I don't give a fuck. It's a pirate romance, so I figured I'm gonna switch it up because I have a Highland romance. So I'll do a pirate romance. And then what is this? Just a regular ton romance, another ton romance, and then The Menace of Ian Mckenzie. I think he's autistic or has ADHD or something like that, so he has a disability. So to mix in that concept in there, just to give, you know, have a nice little array of historical. And I have Hannah Howell Highland Vampire. This sounds good. So I got this in there too. And oh my god, y'all, I got this book. I ordered it off of Amazon. I think it was $9.99 or something like that. I did not know this book was 825 pages, but it's fucking gorgeous. The Priory of the Orange Tree. And it is just a beast. I'm so upset. I had this on the table and my son spilled water. And these pages here all got water warts. I'm so upset. But I mean, it's still legible. But if I like really read this and I can really love it, I'm gonna get a hard copy anyway. So, but look how beautiful this is. Do you see that? The Iridescent Dragon. It's so good. And I started it too. I think I'm on page 18, whatever. That book is beautiful. And so I had read From Blood and Ash, and I loved it. And so I got Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. I know Torri from Novel Life was doing a readathon, but I had got my book a little late, and I was in the middle of reading something else. And I did really want to join her readathon, or her read-along, but I didn't get the chance to. So this is on my TBR. My homegirl, Kerry, from Book for Romance, got me From Luke Up With Love by Mariana Zapata. I loved The Wall of Winnipeg and Culty. So she got me this. She got me this book, or I had this book. No, I had this book. She got me a different one. I'm sorry. But she's the one who put me on to Mariana Zapata. So I'm excited to finish this. I started this a while ago. Page 28. I know they're slow burn, but Mariana Zapata's writing is phenomenal. And if you are a person that prefers audiobooks, her narrator, bomb. I love her narrator. So good. So good. I read another book this week. I think it was Carrying Cole. I'll let y'all know the book, audiobook. It was so good. And another book that I started that Kerry had recommended to me that I just want to finish because I just want to finish it. Like, it wasn't even that great, is The Daughter of the Pirate King. It's all right so far. I just want to finish this damn book because I put in so much effort into trying to read it, and I was having nights where it was just like dragging. But I started it. I'm like halfway through. Yo, my books be getting fucked up. I know. I know. And then I have this book I picked up at Barnes & Noble's just because I thought it was beautiful. And then I see Torri from Novel Life talking about this book. And then I saw, who else did I see talking about this book? Was it Jessica? Was it Jessica or Bree? I forget. But it was on sale, Barnes & Noble's buy one, get one 50. So I picked this book up. I just read really quickly the premise and didn't really grab the Aphrodite, you know, the Greek mythology, gods talking about the story or whatever, however they represent the book. But everybody's saying it's really good, and I bought it. I have it, so I might as well throw this in there too. It's like historical also, and it looks like a beautiful book. I also have Halfway to the Grave by Janine Frost because I needed a little vampire shit in there to like switch shit up so I don't get bored. And this book was popping on Amazon. It popped up on my shit, and then I saw Torri talking about it, and I saw who else did I see talking about this book? Was it Noel Gallagher? I forget who else was talking about this book, but I really want to get into sci-fi because I like the other world aspect. I like just being taken out of this fucking world that we're in and all the bullshit that's going on, and I just want something that's like far away, you know, just like take me to another world. Fucking show me some fucking dragons, show me some fucking fairies, show me some fucking vampires and some werewolves or whatever the fuck. Like, take me away from this fucking world that we're living in. Like, hearing about what's going on in India and all these people that are dying, it's just heartbreaking. Like, I had this one girlfriend of mine call me today, and she's like, yeah, you heard about what's happening in India? I'm like, yeah. She goes, yeah, I have this lady that I speak to from this company that she calls all the time, that they do work together. And she was on the phone with her, and she had to get off the phone because her aunt called her from India and told her that her 6-year-old little cousin died from COVID because they couldn't get her any oxygen. A 6-year-old, y'all. A 6-year-old. It just makes me want to cry. Like, this world is just, it's going to shit, literally. Like, and it's like nobody cares. It's just it's heartbreaking. It's like population control or politics, and just it's fucking heartbreaking that people's lives are so invaluable and so just like unimportant. What are these governments doing? I don't get it. But so this is my video. I'm gonna write my little list and cut it up and put them in a TBR jar, and I am going to pick one every time I finish one and see how many books I can finish in a month. I'm not going to put stress on myself to get to all these books because it's not going to happen. If I can get to, let me see, I have altogether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 books. If I can get to 7, I'll be happy. 7 out of 15, because I got some chunkers. From Lukov is huge. Lovely War is huge. The 5th season is huge. Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. The Priory of Orange Tree alone is 825 pages. And then I have all these beautiful mass paperback, what is it? Mass paperback May? Whatever. I got a bunch of these shits too. So, y'all, thanks for supporting your girl. Thanks for watching. I'm going to have a little closeout statement just like everybody else. And mine is just going to be wash your hands, wear your mask, And be kind. Unless they piss you off. And tell them to go fuck themselves. See you later.